Okay, so we're going to try to set up the americana. So again, if you're on top of someone and you think you're going to get an americana, then Kirby's going to T-Rex his hands, so it ends up in this spot here, and we're eventually trying to get this down and get into the americana. It's pretty cool. Going from a positional, staying on top, straight to a submission is very, very hard. And I think probably in mount, the most important thing we're missing is killing the arm. Because we do it from side control a lot, but we don't really think about it too much from mount. I mean, if I'm in side control and Kirby here, he's T-Rex hands bro. Before I start to work any submissions from side control, I want an open elbow on this inside arm. And I can do that with my hand, my knee, or my hip. Once this arm is away from his body, I can come back to side control. And then I can start working on submissions, yeah? That makes sense? Even when we play the windshield wiper system, it's going back and then it's coming up. Pinning this the open elbow. So why do we forget about it from mount? We shouldn't be. So when we're in the mount position, we touched on this briefly on the first or second or third week. Anytime I'm playing that connection and Kirby starts to push, I can use my forearms to smash that arm and kill that arm. And anytime I get his arm across his body and my weight is somewhere between his elbow and his shoulder, I'll basically kill that arm. One, it's a lot harder for him to escape now because you took away one of the arms. And two, you've moved from a control position to the killing the arm position. And then obviously you can get rid of this next time. Get drops there and we're into our hold submissions. So we looked at a variety of different ways of killing the arm. Killing the arm just isn't getting this arm across. I can be walking it up and getting it up this way and getting my hand behind, my arm behind it, my head behind it. We're going to set this up just with the hammer fist choke again. If Mark was asking, what's the difference in a hammer fist choke and an Ezekiel? Not too much. The hammer fist choke is probably just the simplest version of it, where when you bring this across and I put a fist on his throat and it really makes some kind of grip on my knee here. The Ezekiel's just a more advanced version where you're going to come across and you'll probably latch on to the lapel and the lapel. The only thing is I'm more connected with Ezekiel. With the hammer fist choke, you have just that ability to post when you want to. Sometimes when you grab onto the lapels, you end up holding onto them. So we'll just keep it as simple as form. Also, when I swim in for that hammer fist choke, I'll probably make some kind of grip with this hand. We didn't emphasize that enough. So, there again, I have connection. My knees are skimming the mat. I've learned this ability to hug the head, posting. When I decide to try and go for this, grappling is very different, say, from stand-up. If I want to throw a jab or fake a jab to get a response, you can just drop of the shoulder or a small body movement can make him. Jiu-Jitsu is all about feel. You can't fake a hammer fist choke. You actually have to put it on someone. And if they don't address it, you're going to choke them out. So we want to really go for this hammer fist choke. And if you get the choke, that's cool. But what's going to happen is, 9 times out of 10, he might decide to bridge. And if he does, we've already shown you how to use that lizard walk drill. But Kirby's got a free left hand. He's going to swim inside and make a grip. Okay, now there's really 2 places he's going to grip. He's either going to grab at the wrist or he's going to grab further up. Address the wrist first. So anytime I'm here and it's in at the wrist, I'm just passing this off. That's all I want. There, just relax. Just killing the arm there. You've got control of one arm. So the drill is, from here, I'm going to hug the head and I'm going to try and stay on mount using that hicks and greaser concept of my head way over here. When I decide to go for the hammer fist choke, obviously my head has to come over his, but I'm looking to finish with that. If he tries to bridge, I'm engaging my hip and going for that lizard walk drill. But maybe he just doesn't, not only bridges, he swims inside and makes this grip. So we need a game plan from here. So now we're looking at killing the arm. So if I can basically pass this, sometimes if it's close enough I just grab it, or I might have to pass with my right hand if he has a grip, and I'll make this initial grip So now I have him kind of like in an americana position, only with his head inside it. And now the drill is keep mount. So Crippy's going to try and do his stuff. I think engage my hip. I'm going to stay here. The longer I can keep this position with his arm killed is good for me, bad for him. Now he has to work harder, which means he's getting tired. So from there, okay, I'm looking to come over into my americana position. Just look at this from side control. So the way the americana is traditionally taught is I come underneath at the elbow. I make a thumbless grip. So, because if I make a grip including my thumb, sometimes he can straighten his arm and I've lost that. So again, a thumbless grip is good. And we were taught always to go at the end of the elbow. So you leverage and you're basically just nicknamed lots of different names, paintbrush and all that. So I keep his wrist glued to the mat and I drag it back towards his body. And then I raise the elbow. And because you're at the end of the lever at the elbow, I get a very snug submission. The problem with this is though his main escape is to get his elbow inside mine. So Crippy bridges away, this way, and then comes back. Relax. Just try to get your elbow inside mine. Slight bump this way and bring your elbow inside. Yeah, perfect. So again, with me being at the elbow, a bump away from me this way, and then just pull your elbow to your body. I've lost it. And the second he's got his elbow inside mine, it's gone. And you find this a lot. You find this a lot on good players. Alright? If you attack the americana this way, okay, a bump, and once it's in here, you've lost it. So rather than doing that, we're going to think about connection. So I'm going to bring my bicep all the way under, and my bicep is going to be at his armpit. I'm not even worried about wrist control and stuff. It's that deep. So now when you try to work that escape row, and it takes just this little leverage to finish from there as well, even though we were always taught to be in here, this solidifies the position. There's no way he's going to get his elbow inside because I'm connected to him. So there's an unconnected one where a slight bump gets his elbow inside, which is probably the most high percentage americana escape. Yeah. I think Josh did this on me last night from mount, and he was there, and just a bump got it inside. Thank goodness he's not here tonight. So from here, we want to be there. So he works out again, and I can just drag this back and finish. So let's work it from, the mount. Okay, so I kick some grease in the mount, I hug the head. And posting. When the moment's right, I'm going to go for this hammer fist choke. My head has to come back over his. Put my chest over it, start to expand. He tries to bridge. I'm using a lizard drill to stay on top. But now his hand comes up and grabs. Okay? So I'll use my right hand to pass it to my left. Now I've got this kind of like an americana grip, only his head's inside. And then you're going to play it, just staying here to the bridge bro. Once we have this arm killed, okay, in one movement, I'm going to bring this over as my arm enters bicep under armpit, and then I make that connection. Another thing which is sometimes traditionally taught is we're taught to put our forehead, okay, on the wrist and then drive back like this. The problem is my head is down, so Crippy starts pushing on my armpit like a Heisman. Keep bridging, keep bridging. I've lost the position again. Go back. So, from here, we're going to finish by looking over our shoulder. As I drag this back, he starts the Heisman. I'm already engaging that hip. And now posture. Remember we talked about in the first week, posture, pressure, and possibilities. Keeping my straight. I just use marks, you can see that. So, from our position, okay, we want connection. Soles of the feet together, my knees are skimming the mat. I'm using the maximum amount of my body on his body. I'm going to hug the head. I can receive my weight back, get my shoulder under his chin, and then I'm posting with this hand. Look how far my head is over the mat. It's not over mark. So any try to bridge he does, It's not going to be this way, try the other way. It's effortless to stay on top. But now we want to finish. So we're going to try and kill the arm, but we'll set it up with this hammer fist choke. So from there, my hand comes in. I'll usually come in with an open hand first, 'cause sometimes there's not a lot of space. Hard to get a fist in if his chin's tucked. I'll smear to use my chest to open it up. Open hand becomes a fist is what I want here. And again, my bottom half is constantly aware. My hands are working independently of my hips. My right hand side of my body is connected to my left to my right. Anytime he bridges, I'm using my hooks to stay on top. But now he's brought this hand inside. So the first option was, if I can grab it with my left, I can. Grab it again, bro. Sometimes I might have to bring it forward and pass it to my left. So we're in this position here. So now my right enters at the armpit, not at the elbow. I weave this across and I look away. And I'm already into that lizard drill again. Anytime he starts to bridge or push on my armpit, look where my hips are. My left hip is connected to his right hip. Keep pushing, bro. The other option was, when I'm here, instead of grabbing at my wrist, he grabs higher up my arm. Perfect. So now you'll find the pass-off's a little bit different, because I can't physically pass it from my right to my left. But now there's a massive space underneath his left armpit. So you just open my hand and swim it underneath and walk it up. Sometimes I'll even grab under the armpit here. And once I walk that up, then I make that. Yeah. But again, I just spend a few minutes keeping this position. So I can stay effortlessly on top. With an arm kilt, he's using a lot more energy than I am. So let's look at the submission. I come under the armpit, not the elbow. In one movement, I weave this to the other side, and then I look away from him. And as he tries to bridge, you go for that Heisman. We're right in that lizard walk drill. So then my knees down. Now. Okay, so let's play with that, guys.